Start broadcast.
Okay. Let me know when you're good. Oh.
So this is on the internet. Hi, Mom.
Oh shit! It was yeah.
Does your
Okay, so
mom
we should
regularly watch
we should be
D&D
live.
streams on Twitch?
I don't think she even knows what Twitch is.
Yep. Cool.
We're live?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Steve, we're gonna get to you in a bit. But right now, you guys, where we left off, you have figured out via Mr. Alligator where the rats, have sort of their home base, and you know how to get there. So you guys, I think, decided to rest for the night before you invaded because it was pretty late. And here we are. So I'm just going to move you guys over to here, as this is around the entrance to the sewer that is close to the rats' little cave area. It is right there.
Why do I have a red dot on myself?
I
Why
don't
do you have
know.
a red dot?
I don't remember.
There was a reason, and I don't remember what it is. Feel free to remove the red dot.
What if it was important?
It's a sniper!
Oh my god, you got shot! No, I don't think it was important. I think it was because you were incognito or something.
Maybe.
It was not a status effect.
Or was it?
I mean, I'm the DM, and I'm pretty confident it was not a status effect.
Do not antagonize the DM, bro.
I feel like I would remember that shit, because I would take full advantage.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yep. Alright. Yeah. So...
Were we going underground, or were we already underground?
You guys are headed underground now, so... Or maybe not. I don't know. Do you guys want to prepare anything before you, investigate the rat's hideout?
Ooh, let me look at my stuff. Oh yeah, I still have that +1 longsword nobody's ever gonna use.
You can sell that if you like.
Can I trade that in for a +1 of the weapon I am using?
Sure. What's the weapon
Okay.
you are using?
A 2-bladed sword?
Actually, spend an extra, like, half again with the one-sided sword. Because that's an exotic weapon. There's plenty of +1 longswords around.
Okay.
There are not as many of that. So it's a
Okay.
little more expensive.
So how much is that?
You sent me a list at one point of, like, reasonably priced D&D stuff, and I don't remember where that list is. Do you?
I have it in my Google Drive. I can look that up.
Yeah, why don't you send me that list? I may change prices, but let's take a look at that. 'Cause
That one was pretty solid.
It was pretty solid, and it matches much more this world than the system in the player's handbook, or in the DM guide, because that's for like magic items are super rare, and in this world they are super not. So.
I think I got it in my D&D folders here.
Cool.
There it is.
Hey, so
Alright, here.
I have a question as a side topic.
What up?
So I'm just curious, in 5e, does it matter what class has what? Is there like a limitation as to what race can have what class?
No.
Negative.
No. So you can be a tiefling druid.
Yep.
Or a paladin.
Or like a dwarf warlock.
Yeah.
You can be anything you want to be.
Zach, I posted it in chat there in Roll20.
All right. Cool.
Or more appropriate, whatever the DM allows.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair enough.
Because
But most
some
time it's
worlds,
whatever combo.
So yeah, Zach, +1 weapons are about 1,000.
+1 weapons are 1,000. Do you have 500 gold?
I do.
All right, spend 500 gold and you get the +1 version of what you got.
Actually, the only class restriction I know of is Blade Singer, which most people don't even care. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it even says like, hey, you can tell you can see if your DM will ignore this kind of thing.
Why? What's a blade
Yeah.
saber?
It's like an elven-only weird wizard archetype, which gives you a bunch of combat bonuses as a wizard, which is really weird because if you're an actual straight wizard, you don't want to be in melee.
Ah. That's neat.
Oh wow, the wild surge is way more rare than I thought it was. Sorry, I was just like reading that.
It's kind of at your discretion.
Yeah, so whenever you cast a first level spell, you roll a d20, and if you roll a 1, you have a wild surge. Otherwise, it never happens.
Yeah, but then the DM can also just be like, this is a weird situation. You're gonna wild surge. And some of their class stuff auto causes them to like auto surge, basically.
Fair enough. All right, cool. Also, that list that Brent sent there is probably going to be our general like price guide.
Yay!
So, just so you know.
Cool.
My Firefox is lagging, so I'm going to try another browser, so I'll be back in a second.
Use
For the
Chrome,
okay.
bro.
Okay.
Chrome is love. Chrome
You can
is life.
continue. I just don't have a screen.
Oh, sure, right. So yeah, okay? So Brent got +1 of his weapon. Anyone else?
Wait, are we just getting +1s of weapons, or what's the deal? Are we just
If you have
outfitting-
1,000 gold, you can get a +1 weapon if you want. But you have a,
I have
I
my
mean-
foci.
yeah. You're a
Alright.
caster. You don't care about +1 weapon.
No, I don't. But armors would be cool.
That's true. If you have it, I think it's more for armor. Hold on.
Yeah, armor's way more.
What is?
Because I know that's a category higher
Yeah.
for rarity.
Yeah, and I have like no monies.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you guys have very much right now.
Actually,
Honestly,
I think I have 1,000. I think I have 1,000, unless I didn't correct that last time.
Oh, nice.
Honestly, there's like a bunch of stuff that I need to vendor because my equipment list is getting pretty tight.
Sure.
But
Well, what
I
do you
wa-
mean by vendor?
Well, like
Sure.
I have a file of blue liquid, which I don't really know what it is. And
Oh, right.
I have a scythe and a velvet lining of purple. And-
Jeff, the liquids are described in the loot table there. I think I left descriptions of them.
No, and I have
Yeah.
my old arcane focus, the staff.
Oh, sure.
Really need anymore.
Is there an upgraded quarterstaff? I don't. This is a long list.
Well, I mean, I don't use weapons. I
Um,
use my spells.
Yeah, your
You
quarterstaff is an artifact right now, so.
Yeah, you
Oh.
want to keep that.
Wait,
You want to? Oh, I was gonna say you want to get braces of defense because monk powers.
Okay.
But those are like $6,000, so never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think.
Hey, do you want to
Yes.
Do you want to be the person wearing no armor and have the highest AC?
Bracers of
Well,
defense.
Isn't that
Yeah.
kind of what a monk is?
Yeah, that's your
Okay,
thing.
a +1 armor is 1,500 gold. That's gonna be a very long time to find.
It might be some loot later on.
It might be. Yeah. That's a true story. So yeah,
I think most of us are poor
Artifact.
from our artifacts.
Sorry. Too many people
Oh
talking.
yeah, that's why I have no money.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Zach, were our artifacts like considered +1 of what they were?
In general, I think I told you guys the stat amounts. For instance, Josh's is actually a +2, but only in the specific situation.
Yeah, because I have mine listed as +1 played.
Yeah, most of them are +1,
Okay,
unless
cool.
otherwise specified.
All right, well then I'm good then.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do?
Play
Go down the
Dungeons and
sewer.
Dragons.
All right. You guys sit down at a bar and you play D&D? No.
Sweet.
Who's
Everyone
DMing?
Bring out your stones of chance.
That'd be kind of a great way to introduce Steve's character. He's like, "Ooh, I want to play," and he rolls a 13-sided die, and you're like, "What? How does that even work?" But yeah, all right. So you guys go into a cave, or you go down into the sewers and you walk for a little bit. You don't encounter anyone. You definitely see that there's a lot of like footprints going down this area, though, or like after a little ways. There's a lot of footprints, and a couple twists and turns, and you guys see the entrance to a cave.
Oh, sweet.
You guys are at the bottom of this page.
We're going spelunking.
Yeah. Fucking-
Also,
What?
this map here, there's like a little mini grid in the middle of the squares because Don John is weird. Ignore those.
Who's Don John?
Don John is a random map generator.
It is amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna reveal an area here. You guys walk in, you see, and the second you sort of walk into the cave, you hear in your ears it sounds loud, but in your mind it sounds loud, but you don't hear anything. Like there's no physical sound, but you sort of just hear a poof, like a really a peal of thunder, like a large explosion type sound, and like a bunch of fire sort of warps in from nowhere, and there's just a guy, like an elf, in front of you. Steve, if you want to describe yourself.
So before you stands a half-elf, dressed neatly, but in varying styles of clothes. They're looking around, very interested in his new surroundings. Go and just sort of goes, neat. Didn't know that would happen.
So, Steve, what just happened to you? You were in you were on a quest in a town where you had been living for a while, and you found this dungeon, and you and your group at the time, which was sort of just a random group of adventurers who all signed up to sort of clear this dungeon, and you're walking through, and about halfway through the dungeon, you guys encounter another party, and the leader of that party is a paladin that you met when you were doing the ritual, who hates your guts, thinks that you're straight up evil, and so she just immediately orders her party to attack you, and they kill all of the other adventurers that are with you because they're like, why the fuck are you killing other adventurers? We're just gonna resurrect. What is the point? But she's just sort of she really doesn't like you, and she's coming down. Her sword is glowing that golden light, like she's about to smite the fuck out of you, and you feel the dice bag, which hadn't really had much of a reaction. You sort of got these die, the elemental die from the queen of your village, but they never really had any particular use. Right as that golden sword is coming for your face, you feel them sort of shiver, and you disappear in a blink of fire. And then you're here.
I
Turn to everyone and go, oh, hello.
You guys notice that he has an adventurer's medal, and you, Steve, notice that all of these guys have adventurer's medals.
Are you made of fire?
I'm made of many things.
Right.
Is one of them fire?
Yeah.
Sometimes air, water, occasionally as a potted plant.
Neat. I'm made of guts and black stuff. How about you guys?
Thousands of tiny squirrels.
I'm made of tiefling awesomeness.
That lady's actually 2 kids wearing a trench coat. I point to Kara.
Excuse me.
She likes to water hand bitch slap people.
I'll bitch slap you right now.
It's pretty awesome. No, I'm saying it's awesome. Not knocking it.
Water hand bitch slaps are pretty OP.
She
Even better-
merely
it's even-
adopted water. I was
it's even-
born in it.
Even better. It's even better if I do it with beer.
Excellent. Beer bending. So, yeah, I guess, we're adventure guys, doing adventure stuff.
Well
Nothing.
Hey, who are you guys? What are you doing down here?
What are you doing down here?
What do you mean? Are you guys looking for some dream root?
Yes.
Oh. Why'd you come here? We told people not to send people here. Who told you to come here?
I just point at Vex. I was like, it was his idea.
Wait. Hold on, I'm looking at my notes.
Vex, say words.
Well, using my charisma and stuff like that, I created an elaborate story about how we are working with shit. What is the name of the gang? I forget what the name of the gang is.
The sharks?
Yes, no, the rats.
The rats.
The rats. We're
We're only working with your
the
competitors.
rats.
They're gonna come down here and kill you all.
Yeah, we're working with the rats to push some dream root.
You guys don't look. You know, we'll send someone to negotiate with you guys, but not here, man. You guys gotta go.
Listen, we were hired by the rats to
Look,
do
buddy,
a special deal with someone.
We
very
are the
famous.
rats. You're here in the rats.
Yeah, I
You
know.
fucking know what the deal is.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to pick up some dream root so I can sell it to some famous people.
Bam.
Lawyer.
Hey, Joey, we got some troublemakers over here.
Arrow.
I brought you some dunks, okay?
Does that roll? There it goes.
Do you want me to roll for some?
Does a
for some-
15 hit that guy from the shadows?
Bro, deception though.
What the?
21.
He's pretty deceptive.
So wait, are you guys launching a sudden attack?
No, I'm
I
deceiving.
was just like,
David.
oh, this is going sideways. He just yelled out, so I'm gonna shoot him in the neck.
I'm just deceiving.
All right, let's bring up that turn order. So I'm gonna
Okay,
say,
or we could just mow people down. That's cool too.
mostly there is no such thing as a surprise round for this. So you can use, or you get that attack, and then they're not really surprised. They were expecting some trouble when you guys were like, yeah, we work for the rats, definitely. They're like, oh, so no, got it.
Oh, I keep messing that up. So keep moving.
Okay, so I guess we'll get murderous on purpose.
Yay!
So I did 16 to that guy.
Oh,
They have
Oh yeah.
they're going last.
Clicky click. Clicky click.
My connection's very
Yay,
spotty
14.
tonight.
Oh, that's no good.
Sorry, I lost my icon and now I can't.
You're here. Do you see yourself?
No. Hold on. Oh. Okay, there I am.
Okay.
Yeah. And the rest of you can roll initiative too.
For some reason, I can't seem to select my token.
Oh, that was a thing. How do we do that?
You gotta give him permissions.
How do I do that?
Click on the token and use the gear icon.
I can click mine.
Or you might need to go into the character sheets and like give him permissions to it or something like that.
Yeah, controlled by, determined by character settings. You can be created or can be edited and controlled by Steve. Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, so there's the icon. You have to click on the character icon and say it represents that character.
Possibly you
Or try dragging them back on from the
Hold on,
sidebar.
yeah. I made a change. See if that works. Can you move it around now? Looks like you can.
Yay!
Alright, you had an 8. Let's put that back as an 8. Cool. Is everyone else on the initiative train?
Apparently, I'm too fascinated by all the new people.
Alright, so how much damage did you do again?
All of it.
16.
15. Damn.
Damn, dude.
Slink into the shadows, shoot him in the neck.
That sneak attack, though.
That sneak attack, though. Okay. Yeah, that guy is dead.
Yay!
So he like turns to shout to dudes and then at his buddies, and then he just shoots him in the throat or something.
That was my plan. It's like our tiefling's the face, but he's kind of no. And the guy called out for help. Let's shoot him.
Hey, don't say I didn't try.
Yeah.
He gets an A for effort.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. So Kara, you're up.
Shit. Fast lady.
I guess I'll just try to hit one of them.
Did you add the +1 to your character sheet? Do you know?
I don't know how to do that.
We may not have done that.
Yeah, it just occurred to me that probably.
I have edit permission on her stuff, so I can.
Here, I think I can add it.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Hopefully that saves.
Should I try it again?
Yeah, roll it again. Alright, yeah. It added the bonus now. Cool. 12 does not hit.
Darn, I rolled better the first time.
Sorry. Knock, you're back.
All right. Let me see where I can move. All right, I guess I'm gonna move up next to her, and I'll make short sword and offhand. We'll see if they show up. My connection's really slow. Nope.
Yeah, it does
And
not appear to be working.
that did work. Do you guys see my crit on my offhand?
No.
Yeah, I can't
Oh.
see it.
Yeah, it's come through.
Oh, come on! I see it.
There it is.
Yay!
So 15.
Okay. Yeah, he's not looking happy. Jorik, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna join in on this shenanigans. Let's see, what was that? 25? Yeah, okay. Boop! So I'm gonna poke the same guy. With my shiny sword.
Shiny sword.
It is shiny. Sweet. Is that a hit?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Awesome.
Was it the guy that he hit?
Yeah, same guy.
He did.
Alright, and I got 5 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna do my offhand attack on that guy.
Okay.
Bloop.
Yep, that hits.
Sweet. Ka-chop! And I'm actually gonna splody him too, so...
Hey, man, he's just not having a good time. Alright,
Very
he
nice.
dead. Vex, you're up.
Sorry, I had to get a good start.
All right. Do I have line of sight with this guy?
You do, yeah.
I'd like to Eldritch Blast and use the pushback to push him into the wall.
Yeah, it looks like you can.
Sweet. So let me roll that. Right. 26.
Oh, nice.
That'll definitely hit.
11 damage.
Alright, he
That's
looks not happy.
That's not including the wall hit.
He hits the wall and he sort of manages to roll off it, I think. Let's roll his dex save. Yep. He sort of rolls with the blow as he hits the wall and rolls against the wall. So he is still standing and is like pissed off that he just got knocked into a wall. Zook, you're up.
Do you go farther if you charge?
Charging is not a thing in
In
5th.
5th edition? Ah, okay,
Not
that's fine.
without that feat.
Yeah. But don't bears have increased movement, or like some animals do?
Yeah, but I don't know if I should turn to a bear just yet.
That's fair.
I
Do you
can
have
only go
any-
25, so at least can go there.
Do you
I
have
don't
a
wanna
ranged
waste-
weapon?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Do you have
I
a
might have
cantrip?
a sling.
Do you have produce flame or? Yeah, I think just produce flame is the attack cantrip for druids. There's another one. I don't remember which one it is.
Thorn whip.
Oh yeah, maybe that's it.
Thorn whip.
But you took
I
Shillelagh.
do have produce flame.
Light that bitch on fire.
You can do that.
Alright, jeez.
It's only got like a 30-foot range though.
Yeah, but that guy's within 30 feet.
Cool. Yay! Throw
Also,
fire on
That'd
him.
be a miss with a 4.
Uh,
Oh, wait, that's
cool.
not just damage. I don't know if I did. Yeah.
yeah, that's just the damage. That's a D8.
Why isn't that a thing as the attack on it either?
I
it's
don't-
just your normal ranged attack.
Yeah. Ranged spell
Does
attack.
it use casting stat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, D20 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Double check my wisdom is. A 20
Yeah, that'll hit.
and 4 damage.
Okay. He is not pleased. Also, nope. This guy's good. He rolled with the thing. He managed to, kind of go like, ah! For the flame. It's not on fire at all. Madness.
Madness is the character.
So I just look at him and point finger at him and let leash a ray of frost.
That'll hit.
And of course, I still have advantage turned on for some reason.
Roll damage. Oh, looks like I can do it. Ah! You did 5. He did.
You just click on the where it says Ray of Frost to roll the damage, Steve.
Yeah,
Like that.
apparently in a week's time, I've forgotten how to use Roll20.
It happens, man.
All right. So, these guys rush out of the darkness.
Darkness.
No parents.
Yeah, bunch up into a bunch in front of us. None of us has AoE capability.
All right, they're gonna move like that. This one's gonna attack Knock, and as he does, his sword lights on fire. There. He lights himself on fire. He goes back to like do the attack, and the sword lights on fire, and he like swings too far back, and the back of the scimitar like hits his clothes, and like he starts to swing it forward, and as he does, he realizes that like, his sleeve is like entirely on fire, and he sort of like freaks out and stops his attack. He's also on fire. Yep. So that's the thing.
Brutal.
Find a good fire icon. Nothing for being on fire. That seems surprising. Oh, there we go. That works.
I think I get better
bacon.
icons.
You need to add emojis to that.
It's made of bacon now.
Yeah. And this one's gonna fire at the gnome.
No.
Oh,
Ah.
crits. Yeah. Alright, that's what's gonna happen. So, I was just like, oh, 2d6 plus 2d6, and instead of rolling 4d6. He deals 18 damage to you.
A little painful.
What the hell is he using?
So, as he throws the dagger, it seems to crackle with lightning, and it slams into Zook's shoulder, and it like shatters into like lightning energy, and it's back in his hand.
What?
Magic items.
Yup. This one's gonna fire at Knock. Does 15 hit you?
Nope.
And Kara, does 25 hit you? Probably does.
I don't know. I think so.
No.
Nope.
Yes, it does.
Well, wait. Doesn't she have a monk thing where she's like, "Fuck your ranged weapon"?
Oh yeah, you got
You can catch the
shit.
the projectile.
Yeah.
And
So
then
you
Oh,
can
throw
sorry.
it
I
back.
was looking. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah. So you got what is it?
So you use your reflex.
Yeah. So you use your reaction to
If you negate what is it? You roll the. No, wait a minute. Shit.
Oh,
Roll
I can find it.
plus your dex mod plus your monk roll, and you negate that much damage. And if you negate the full damage, you can spend a key point to throw it back at him.
Yeah, that's it. You can only do it once per round.
So negate 10 damage.
Yeah. So just roll a d10.
D10 plus dex plus monk level.
So plus 8. D10 plus 8.
That's pretty good.
Hopefully I'm typing this right. Not sure.
Yeah, so if you want, you can spend a key point to throw that back at the dude.
Sure.
It counts
All
as
right.
a monk weapon for you, so you just roll like your regular.
Yeah. Except add 2 to the roll.
Yeah.
So I roll D10 plus 2.
Or no,
No, so you
roll a
roll
d20
1d20
for,
plus
yeah.
attack.
D20 plus 2.
Should be plus 6 total.
Oh.
Because it's proficiency and then your dexterity.
I will get
And
it.
a 2 on top of that.
That does not hit. So yeah. So Kara, yeah, he throws his dagger, and you sort of like swing your hand up and catch the dagger, and it's like crackling with lightning energy, and everyone who's standing so that they can see her like her staff sees that her staff sort of seems to crackle with lightning. Then she like flips and throws the dagger back at him, except she like throws it into the ceiling. Like she like it was this really fancy maneuver. She like rushed her hand, caught the dagger, and then like just threw it directly into the ceiling rather than at him.
Brutal.
She told
And
them
then
to do that.
yeah,
Whoops.
it
my
it like explodes with a little bit of like lightning energy, reappears in his hand, and Knock, make a dex check.
Oh.
All right, you make it. A rock falls from the ceiling and almost. All right. Knock or no?
Wait. You skipped my turn.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you threw a dagger. That wasn't your turn. Now it's your turn.
Is it a bad idea if I go like here? Because I'm between the two guys.
Nope. Also, Zook, did you say you were down?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to hit
Not
this
the best
guy
shape.
with the flame thing.
The
The
what?
guy who's on fire.
Yeah. That
Actually,
guy.
the guy who's in between you and Zook is technically flanked right now.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, fuck him up. You'll
Okay.
get advantage.
Okay.
And don't forget your flurrying and such.
That hits for sure. Also, you had advantage, but 12. All right. Do you want you make your
Oh.
offhand unarmed?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
You murder him.
Wow, dude.
Just like get out of here.
Fuck
You
him.
like-
You rolled max damage on your fist.
So you like smack him with your staff, and then you continue like the spin and do a roundhouse kick, and like hit him in the head, and his like head just or he like falls over, and his head hits the rock like
Ooh.
of the wall as he's falling over.
Shoryuken!
Yeah, he's not looking okay. Knock, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna do my little bouncy strike. So I'm gonna move 10 feet up to there. Do my 2 attacks.
They both hit.
Both hit, and then sneak attack. Which probably murder the hell out of him.
Yeah, he did.
And then I bounce back to there.
All right. Dagger throwing guys. We're out of order, so we can take a poll here. I accidentally forgot, didn't put their initiative up. They should have been a 17. So technically, they should be going now.
It's fine.
Okay,
It's
fine.
fine.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, go for it.
We have a dagger thrown at Kara. Another one at Kara, and one at Knock.
I don't think any of those hit.
No, the one that throws it at Knock, he loses his grip on the dagger, and it lands at your feet, Knock, but it doesn't reappear in his hand.
Nice.
Make it reappear in its face.
Jorik, you're up.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna run up here. So these guys are in a nice formation, I think. Actually,
Code.
it's 15 feet. So let's. Sorry, I'm like trying to. Can I hit all of them if I go that way? Oh wait,
Think
no,
so?
sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a cone thing.
Yeah, you can hit all of them.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna do that. Doing my thing. I got AoEs, man. I'm doing that. I'm gonna do the energy blast one. I'll spend 3.
Okay.
So they got to give me a dex save.
Okay.
DC 13. Brutal.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
So none of them make it, and the 2 thug guys there fall prone after they get hit.
Awesome. So yeah, it's 12 thunder damage.
Damn. All right. Yeah, Vex, you're up.
Oh, I gotta subtract.
Alright. I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast to this guy, blast him back into his buddy there. 22.
Okay. Yeah. He's already on the ground.
Oh,
And
okay.
you murdered him. And this, so he knocks into. Oh, hold on. The icon up. Blah. So he knocks into that guy, and that guy knocks into that guy. And sorry, that guy's not dead. And this guy is also prone. So let's do a prone. Okay. He trips that guy. Zook, you're up.
I'm gonna turn to a bear as my bonus action.
Good.
I'm a little low on hit points.
These guys are like, get wrecked.
Get wrecked, sucker.
And I will go there. And then if someone's prone and you're attacking in melee, are you at an advantage?
Yeah, for melee.
Yes, you are. Yeah. Also, these guys are male, so it is a +2.
All right. Nice.
Do you have an artifact of groin attacking?
That is
Yes.
exactly what he has. Yeah.
It is the Nutcracker, and it applies when I'm in my bear form. So let's see. I will start off with a nice bite to this guy's sack.
So, as you're attacking, this is the first time you've sort of attacked with that weapon on, and you just sort of go to bite in the most tactically efficient place, and you find your jaw, which is you can sort of feel is covered in wood, your teeth are covered in a wooden coating, is unerringly attracted to their crotch. You just sort of go to bite, and your face just moves to the appropriate area.
It's called instinct.
And murdered.
He's very used to
then
this
I-
motion.
Then I shall pounce down with my other attack.
Bear claw.
So they all have sacks to attack.
Nom nom bear claw. Well, now I want a donut.
And that's the other one.
Bear swipe.
All right.
So
You murdered them both. Also, for context, Steve, as a joke, one time, Josh went to attack a goblin's crotch or something, and critted and murdered it, and then
that's why I
Say
went
what?
low. Because I'm a gnome, that's why I went low.
yeah,
Striking
and then
weapon.
every time he's rolled to attack not at the crotch, he rolls poorly and misses, and every time he's go for the balls, he destroys them. So his artifact, followed suit.
Nice.
Yep. All right, Madness, you're up.
Okay. Oh, wow. 2 down. Let's see. I'm gonna throw at them some magic missiles. So, yeah, why not?
Ah, crap! Run!
Maybe not.
Are you gonna roll your die?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the air die, I guess,
Okay.
since these are missiles going through the air.
What?
All right. So that's the damage. Is that split? Are you splitting that at all? Can you split magic missile?
You can. I have 3 darts. They could theoretically go to 3 different people, but I'm gonna focus them all on the furthest one.
Okay. He
Oh, I
dies.
can roll the. You gonna roll the?
Yeah, I'll roll it. All right. You are.
I can.
You fling an enemy of your choice 30 feet into the air, and they land on a square 30 feet of its starting location of your choice.
So the 3 darts.
So 3 darts slam into this one, murdering him, and then this guy right here, you can throw him up into the air. Also, note
how
that
high
the
is the
ceiling
ceiling in
is
here?
20 feet up.
Just
So-
throw him into the ceiling.
And anywhere in a 30 feet circle of your choice is where he lands.
You just throw him straight up. That's like 20 feet of falling damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw them straight up and have them fall straight back down.
Okay.
Question.
Gravity's a bitch.
Normally you take a d6 because you went 30 feet but couldn't, so he takes the 10 feet of I couldn't damage, and then falls the 20 feet back down, so that's like 3d6.
Yeah, it's like a D6 for 10 feet. Yeah.
So it's only 3d6?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
Is that 5e rules?
Yeah.
Not sure. I mean, I think that's how it works. That's how it's worked in other editions.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
they
sure.
usually change things like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
The
with
environment falling.
blasting someone against the wall, they can't move the 10 feet that you're blasting them, so like they take d6 from just hitting the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything on being unable to move in here, but here's what's in the SRD. I'll just post it. But yeah, it is a D6 for every 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I buy that. So he takes an extra 5 damage and dies. So you guys, you see him like sort of, cast the spell and magic missiles like shoot out, and you see like on his like belt there's this sort of like colorful bag with decals of the 4 elements and like crystal white dye that almost seems like it's like made of air currents. It's like it seems to be moving. Just flies out of his out of that bag, spins for a second, and then like rests, and a little like 4 sort of appears as like a burst of air, and then the die flies back into his bag, and as it does, just an air current just like pops out from underneath that guy and just flings him into the ceiling. Yeah, so all of those guys are dead.
Skills.
Yeah. So for loot,
Oh, I'm the loot guy.
yeah.
I gotta do this.
That is a true
All right.
fact.
Yes. Jesus. Last time we got loot was October.
Really?
Well, that's the last time I recorded anything. I think the last few sessions was mostly like the investigation stuff.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and fire it away.
Okay. So you guys, sort of, these guys don't dissolve like monsters do. They were clearly mortals. a quick search of their body shows that they each have like a little bit of gold on them, totaling up to about 50 gold. Over in this corner, I forgot to draw it out, but there's a card table. And those first 4 guys were clearly like playing some poker and stuff, and you find about another 50 gold just lying around on that card table. And then each of the guys, so there's 3 of these, had like I don't have a name for these. We'll just call them charged daggers.
Blink daggers.
Blink daggers. There we go. And these are throwing weapons that have a extra +2 to hit, and they deal an extra d6 of lightning damage, and they return to your hand if they successfully hit their target. But they only have 10 charges before they fall apart. For the sake of ease, I'm just going to say they all have 10 charges, and like right now. So you have 3 of those with 10 charges.
Awesome.
And then one of those guys had a scimitar that is a similar thing. They call it an ember scimitar, and it lights on fire, deals an extra d6 of damage, has an extra +2 to hit, and there's a 50% chance that when you hit flammable gear, it'll light it on fire. But again, it basically only lasts 10 attacks before the magical effect will wear off.
That's pretty sweet.
Nice.
That is the loot.
So does the +2 only apply when you activate them?
Um,
The +2 to hit?
yes.
Alright.
And you can, in fact, treat them as normal daggers and a normal scimitar if you so desired. But when the magic runs out, they will shatter. They'll be useless.
Sweet. Those seem like pretty roguish weapons.
Perhaps. Though, I use short swords, not scimitars.
Oh,
But the
shit,
daggers are
right.
not bad.
Rogues don't get scimitar proficiency, huh?
I don't think so.
Dang. Seems like
Uh,
their thing.
Well, if no one ends up wanting them, I might make use of them because I only have 2 regular daggers.
yeah, I mean, I can definitely take one of the shock daggers.
To be clear, those corpses are still there. I'm just clearing them off because it's easier.
Oh yeah, because they're not monsters.
Yeah. You murdered real people this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, we toss
so
them into the sewer. They
Blink
go down
dagger?
the current.
What'd you say, Josh?
So we just toss the bodies in the sewer, and they'll go down the current. The little easy body disposal area we found.
They just became invisible.
Oh my god.
yeah,
If that's
right.
all the spell at
I
the bottom of the output of the sewer did was make it invisible. There's just invisible floating corpses throughout the lake.
Brutal.
There's not. It disintegrates. Dreamroot is what they and it is a drug that is toxic to mortals, but is like the best like sensation ever for adventurers. But it's extremely addictive.
Okay.
Dave has a bunch made into venom for his crossbow for some reason.
Yep. He wants people to die while having a good time.
I guess.
Some lying around, I'll grab a little.
So,
They do not
Dave,
have
you...
on them.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I think I have 3 left.
Dave, were you grabbing one of the daggers, and then Steve? were
Yeah,
you gonna grab the
I
other
grabbed
two?
one.
Yeah, I can grab the other 2 if no one wants them.
Go for
All right.
it.
So yeah, you guys find yourself in sort of a big, like, cavernous area. Looks like this was probably a natural cave that was sort of dug through.
Stealth time.
Where did he go?
So let me know the
Skate
direction
away,
you guys
silent.
want to go, and we'll start revealing shit.
I'll take point because I hate myself. No.
Okay.
You do have the magical armor of I have extra HP.
Yeah. I also have like the ability to never be surprised ever. So,
Seems legit.
because feats.
You have feet? That's weird.
All right, where are we going, man?
Yeah, which way you guys want to head?
You're the leader. You're taking point. You
Wait, I'm the
decide.
leader? Oh, right. All right.
You literally just said that.
Okay. Well, no, I meant I was just taking point, but all right.
You guys are walking over there?
Yeah, I'll say that way.
Okay.
Meander.
You guys see there is a door there.
Ooh.
The spooky door.
Yeah.
Should I make a perception check to check, like, to the north of where we are and, like, around the corner here to see there's another one, like, hiding?
There is another door.
Ooh, spooky door.
Is it something that can be blasted into oblivion?
Yeah, it's these are sort of wooden structures. There's like this is like a rock wall, and they like just sort of built like a wooden like portcullis sort of into the wall. Sort of they just cut little like rivets in the stone and put this in there. It's not the most graceful of construction, but it's also not the worst construction you've ever seen.
Oh, how's the lighting in here?
There's like magical lamps all
Okay,
around the wall there.
cool. Yeah, because people are living here, basically, so.
Yeah, it's pretty well lit in here.
Cool. We want to check out this door first.
Sure. Should I make a perception check against the door to hear something?
Yeah, do your thing, Rouge man.
Yeah, roll
And also
perception.
see for traps. It looks fine, guys. There's no one there.
What's your passive perception?
16.
Here's snoring.
Ooh, let's open the door slightly and then murder them softly.
But wake them up first.
No. But that was
No.
exactly the opposite of what you
You
just
gotta
said.
slit throats.
No, you wake them up and then you stab them in the face immediately, so they know they're dying. I'm neutral good.
Or we
Very
could slowly ease a knife into their ear until it
Gently
pierces their
open the
brain.
door.
Or I could eat them.
Yeah, oh, you're still a bear, aren't you?
Always.
Yeah. Well, why don't we just open that up and, send the bear in?
And then close the door and bar it. They'll shit their pants.
Well, so you try to open the door and it's locked.
Alright, so apparently I'm picking the lock.
Pick the lock.
Bam!
Ew.
Yeah, you pick the fuck out of the lock really easily. You don't make any noise.
Sweet.
All right.
Damn.
There is a bundle of like blankets that
Oh,
is
it's cute.
just a cover like cocooned up there, and this is clearly like a bedroom.
What is that thing? Is that a dinosaur?
That is not a dinosaur.
It's like an
Aw.
otter.
It looks like a
Not an
lizard
otter.
man.
It's a were-rat.
Oh, shit.
Kill it, bear.
Just try to get it.
Just eat its neck.
Bear versus rats.
Is this a male rat?
It is a male rat.
Sweet.
Oh, I take a bite out of him then.
He was prone and not wearing his armor. That hits. So yeah. Actually, what's the rules for coup de grace in fifth?
I don't think there are any.
Oh, really?
They're up
think
to the
so.
GM.
Checking it.
It's gotta be some.
Yeah, nothing in the SRD there.
Nothing official.
All
SRD helpless defenders. Nope, that's out of another edition.
right, I'm gonna say it's an automatic crit.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll another damage on that.
Is it just the double damage? Is that what it is? Just roll damage again.
An attack against an unconscious or paralyzed creature has advantage and is a critical if within 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So yeah, all right, yeah, you do 24 damage.
Do I have to kill it, or do I need
It
to
is
follow through
not
with my
dead,
claws?
but it is awake.
Oh
and
shit, shoot
very
it.
surprised that someone bit the fuck out of its crotch.
And then it was a bear.
Also, it's a bear.
Can I shoot it with my hand crossbow?
Now that it's awake and knows it's about to die, I can hit it with my
Yeah, go ahead and make. Oh. Well, actually, before you get surprised, another attack on it. The other ranged people, go ahead and make your attack for the surprise round, and then we'll roll initiative if he's still.
Nothing.
Yeah. Knock, he missed. Jorik, are you mind blasting him?
I am just gonna go old school longbow or shortbow style.
Do it up.
13
that hits.
hits, right? Yeah. Sweet. I'm
All right.
helping.
Another 5, and anyone else want to have a go at it?
Yeah, I can Eldritch Blast him.
This poor were rat. This is the worst way to wake up ever.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Bitten in the dick by a bear. It's like
20.
5 other people.
That'll hit.
9 damage.
Okay. Oh, actually, sorry. Your arrow your bow's not magical, is it?
No.
All right. Your arrow hits and tinks, but the Eldritch Blast does not. So this guy wakes up to a bear ripping out his crotch. Arrow flies tanks off of his chest, and then a bolt of magic just slams him into the wall, and he dead.
Nice.
Yep.
What's his loot?
In the room, you guys find 10 gold and a normal set of scimitars and normal chainmail.
It'd be kind of funny if he was supposed to be an NPC with lots of text and stories.
He was actually a prisoner.
You'll never know. Because he did.
He was
Lame.
actually the one friendly were-rat in the entire world.
Alright. One were-rat down.
So chainmail is in the heavy armor?
Yeah, if that's what chainmail is.
Yeah. Chain
Then
shirt,
yes.
medium.
Alright. Let's disturb some more sleeping people.
Yeah,
Man.
what do I perceive through this door?
You again hear light snoring.
And check that it's locked, and it's locked.
It is indeed. Yep, you picked that lock.
Have fun, everybody.
Just slowly coup de grace everything.
This time when you open the lock, you do make a little bit of noise. There's some rattling.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Also, what's your passive perception again?
16.
1 second.
Not as good as my passive perception.
Bear in mind.
Fucking 19 in the other game.
All right. Yep. The door is unlocked.
What do we see when I crack it?
Oh, right. I have to reveal things. I forget you guys can't see shit.
There's a bunch of guys.
You open the door. There are 2 were-rats who are furiously donning armor.
Oh shit.
AoE casters, go.
Okay.
And there are 3 dudes that are like waking up like, what?
I will take a pot shot at one of the guys and then back away, so the other
Okay.
guys can get in the way. The one on the far right.
That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do some damage.
And then. Diddle-loo-loo.
Bear, clear the road.
Go! Go! AoE casters!
My AoEs aren't that big.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
guessing
yeah.
the guy
Wait, are
that
you-
showed up in fire might have some.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah. Well, you will after this. This is a surprise round.
Oh shit. I know what I'm gonna do.
Just let me know when all the AoEs clear.
Yeah, I'm too far away
10,
for AoEs.
10. I have a thing I can do.
Disco party?
No.
Oh.
Did everyone go? Am I going?
You guys all sort of make your attack at the same time, so just
Okay.
go for it one at a time.
I am going to cast Shatter in the center of the room, right there.
What's it do?
Everything within a 10-foot radius has to make a Constitution saving throw, and they take 3d8 damage, and half as much on a failed save.
Alright, the were-rats probably make it.
So, let's see, do I have it? Yes, I do.
The humans probably don't.
17!
Nice.
Alright, you slaughter the humans. They sort of were like, what? What's happening? And then,
Oh, my brain is escaping through my ear holes.
yeah, their brains explode. And then 17 divided by 2 is 9.
That guy just vanished.
He became invisible.
You
That's how awesome
glitched him
this-
out of the map.
That's how
Well, I did
awesome this
sneak attack him
shatter is.
originally. He just took too much damage to exist.
I want to throw something with my mind, if I can.
Yeah, you can.
Is there anything like loose in the room?
His body's
Dead
now.
There's beds.
Like small rocks and things.
No, it's mostly like, there's like a stool.
Okay, I think I can get the stool. I'm gonna throw the stool at one of the were-rats with my
Hey.
mind. Ballistic attack! Okay, that probably doesn't do anything anyway.
They get a deck save on that, right?
Yeah, and they got their damage resistance, so I'm pretty sure that's not bypassed by a chair.
They make their save and dodge it. But,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's true too.
So
Alright.
a stool just flies across the room randomly. Smashes into the wall.
So,
Anyone else making a sneak attack?
I kind of want to make note of the fact that the map with the icons where they are kind of look like a puppy.
Oh, we gotta fight the puppy.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably too
Your
far
cat.
to use. It's probably too far to use like my water whip, right? Or can I?
Yeah, you can use your water whip.
It's got like 30-foot range, I think.
I mean, you can
Okay.
move into the room and use it, couldn't you?
Yeah. Alright. I'll do that.
Water whip.
I guess I'll attack the guy in front of me.
Okay, he gets to make a deck save.
Nope.
Alright, a 17 means he makes a deck save. So roll your damage, which will be 3d10. Alright, so he takes half of that.
Okay.
And he doesn't get knocked prone. He manages to dodge that shit. Has anyone not taken their sneak attack?
still
I
need
have
to.
not.
Steve, you can go first.
Okay. I'm gonna throw Scorching Ray at the far one. Or maybe 3.
Doesn't that have multiple beams?
Yes, hence the maybe 3.
Oh. Oh.
All right. Throw 3 beams. 16 will hit.
How come Jorg has minus 99 in?
Because I not want
initiative?
an initiative.
Yep. Is it only 10 damage? No. Okay. It's
Multiple rays.
you roll
Oh,
each.
God.
Yeah, you have to roll each.
Oh, you roll each. Oh. Ow.
Yeah.
Boo doo boo.
You
That
melt
crit's
him.
gonna hurt.
Damn.
You literally melt him.
Yeah, you did 38 damage.
That was some shit, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
And then he explodes and we all die.
Did you roll a random die effect?
It's
I was
partly
thinking just the
DM's
normal wild magic.
Given how well-
Oh, that's right. Oh, roll a d20.
Wait, so how does this random die effect work?
It's his artifact, but also he has to roll, or I roll a d20. He didn't roll a 1, so he doesn't roll a wild magic surge.
It's not a 20, it's a 50. Remember, it's a D100.
No, so any cast above a first level, you roll a d20, and if you roll a 1, then you surge. And then there's other stuff that causes you to surge regardless, which
Oh.
we should read. But I think it's at level 6, so I don't think that will happen right now.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I've read that multiple times, but it didn't stick, apparently.
Yeah, that's okay.
So there's one rat left and we actually need to go into initiative.
Oh,
I
right.
still gotta go my attack.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're blasting.
Incoming
Bear
last.
Also, just
The bear charging in.
so you don't forget, Tides of Chaos is you get at first level. You can manipulate the force of chance and gain advantage on one attack, ability check, or saving throw, and then you can't do it again until the next day. But anytime you cast a spell above the first level after you've used that ability, I can Wild Surge and give it back to you. So you can give yourself advantage on shit, and that gives me opportunities to Wild Surge.
Yep. Yeah, I remembered the reroll. I forgot the surge part of it.
Yep. So that's how that works. All right. Anyway, Zook, do your thing.
Come in with the claws.
Murder.
Yeah.
Bird.
Bear blasted.
Damn, 19 damage. Fuck. Slaughtered.
Brutal.
Man, these guys have regeneration 10. Like, they should be able to fight you fuckers with 33 health and regeneration 10, but you slaughter them?
That alpha strike, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, you mean like they regen health like
Yep.
regularly? Damn.
Yeah, where creatures got that shit, yo.
Dude, we didn't even like have to roll initiative. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
we're like,
good.
eh.
We killed
I
them
guess I'll
in
take my
one
attack.
round.
If you had rolled below a 15, then they all would have been awake and you would have had to roll initiative, but you didn't. So, yeah.
Keep rolling high on those disabled devices checks, Dave.
Yeah.
All right.
Loot it.
Where to next?
Gotta get
This
loot.
way. Bloop.
Loot.
Gotta hug the wall. Gotta do this tactically, like.
Loot, though.
Oh yeah, loot.
Oh, that's right. You find 2 more sets of chainmail.
Jesus.
You find one of the rats has a very conspicuous necklace. That is a very thin chain with a tooth attached to the end of it. You're not really sure what the creature is.
Can I do like a detect magic on or something?
Sure.
Oh wait, I don't have the spell
Arcana.
detect magic, but can I do like what is it called?
Do you have the ritual
Arcana.
thing as a warlock?
What ritual thing?
I know it's a warlock class feature that you can do rituals.
So that is my tome.
Oh, is
But-
it the tome that lets you do rituals?
Yes, but I have to know the ritual.
Oh, well, if you don't know detect magic, then you can't do it.
Gotcha.
All right, that'll just be toothy necklace magic question mark.
Well, could you make an Arcana check to figure
I,
out if
I
it's?
was just gonna
special?
ask, like, can I make an Arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead and make our.
I'm smart. Let me help.
8.
21.
Um, 21? Yeah, alright. You do figure out what this is. It is an amulet of proof against detection and location.
Amulet.
So, while wearing it, you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
So that's basically non-detection, like as the spell.
Is that a attunement item?
It is not. Just if you. Oh
Want
wait,
it.
no, it is. I'm sorry. It is an
Oh.
attunement item.
Tentatively.
I forget what you called it, so it's just an amulet of non-detection.
Also, your. Did I say that your artifacts are attunement?
No, but that makes sense.
Does that mean they are only able to be used by us?
They are in fact not attunement. They are not like the magical ritual where you have to attune to it. They are literally a part of your soul.
Awesome.
So, yeah, you are naturally attuned, and they don't take up an attunement slot.
I think character background-wise, I want that necklace.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Makes
that.
sense for the stealthy guy to have it too, I would imagine.
The sneaky man's.
Yep.
Sneaky man.
All right, where? All right, see some reveal. Which direction do you go?
The up direction?
Go up.
Yeah, we just see a big
Yeah,
corridor.
let's head up.
All right.
Fly up.
So you guys
Hug this
see
Left
there's
first.
a door here. This door is like it's a safe door.
Ooh.
There is
This
a
one here.
yeah, there's a key section, but Knock, you take one look at that and you're like, that is a complicated motherfucking lock. Even with my Thieves tools, I would not be able to like undo that. It's like an intense fucking lock. The wall here is not like wood like all the other walls that you've been seeing. This is solid steel. You're not really sure how thick it is, but it looks pretty fucking sturdy.
But you're saying there is a keyhole.
There is a keyhole.
Because I saw this in a movie once.
Order
Fill
movie.
it with water and freeze it.
What's a movie?
Try.
Yeah, no, I think we're coming back with the key.
Nah, bro, it needs a quest item. Come on. Let's keep moving.
I look at it longingly, like I wish I could pick it.
Whose cat is playing?
Mine.
Hi.
My dog is all butthurt because Kate went to go take a shower. And he's just sitting in the office now with me, like, I was playing with Mom. And she been.
Yeah, so you notice there's a big wall here. This one is still the sort of wood rickety wall, but the door seems potentially more sturdy, and the wood does too. It's not just like flimsy. This one is like pretty fancy. That door looks nice. Like it's like, you know, lacquered oak. The whole wall there has like a decorative pattern around it. Looks pretty nice.
Sounds like a boss fight to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
I need
cool
the
story, bro.
I need the boss key.
I think the door looks fine, right?
Say again?
Door looks totally fine, right? With a 10?
Yeah, and you don't hear anything behind it.
I check the handle to see if it's unlocked.
It is not unlocked. Do you like just wiggle the handle, or do you like press down on it?
I just kind of wiggled it to see if it was locked, and then I tried picking it and failed
Roll
terribly.
perception. So, yeah, you fail to pick the lock, and that's that.
Okay then.
Do I explode?
Did you try to open the handle?
No, I tried picking it and I didn't get it.
All right, then you don't explode.
That's disconcerting.
Hashtag foreshadowing.
I can attempt to pick again? Question mark?
I think you actually can't. There's the rules. I think you try once, and that's your ability to pick that lock for the next like hour or so.
That's
You guys could
interesting.
sit around for an hour if you wanted.
Or we can try blasting it.
You could try blasting it.
We do have those goblin sappers.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste that one.
Ah,
That's a good use for it, though.
I kind of want to try the water thing.
okay.
Alright, go for it.
I get my decanter, I spray a little water in the lock, and then I use my cantrip to freeze it.
Okay. You hear a little bit of a creaking.
I continue to freeze the water.
All right, you continue to pour water in and continue to freeze it, and eventually you hear a little like, chick, like a snick, like the metal is snapping, and when you see the metal snap, the entire door gets electrocuted. And roll a d20.
Bam!
Ah.
Oh,
You were not pouring water in when it snapped. You like poured it in, and then like took it away and like did it. So you are not hit by the electrical damage when the door gets covered in lightning.
Well done, sir.
Covered in lightning.
F that shit.
All right, you're pretty sure the lock is broken. Also, the
Alright.
door is no longer covered in lightning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure whoever's on the other side knows we're coming now.
Alright, Bear, you're in first. Stack up.
I'm probably not stealthy now, because I just electrocuted a door.
I go barreling in.
Barreling.
I'm running after the bear.
I cover the mid.
Hey guys, holy shit snacks.
All right. Much to your chagrin, Zook, you notice that 3 of these were-rats that are all in there are female. What dicks?
Curse them.
This is the ladies' room.
Yeah. So this is like clearly a nest. Like these guys all sleep together. They're like buddy. And one of them in the back there is covered in like a silvery armor, and is dual wielding swords that look pretty shiny.
Ooh. Are they short swords?
One is a long sword, one is a short sword.
Alright.
Sweet.
And roll initiative.
Rolling.
It's spooky time.
Nah.
All right.
They know we're coming. They know we're coming.
But we're gonna fuck him up anyway.
Here comes the Snicker Man.
There goes the Snicker. Here comes the Snicker. There goes the Snicker man.
All right, everyone rolled initiative. Yay. Sorry, I realized I did not actually input their HP and shit.
Damn, they be quick, huh?
Well, they rolled well.
Yeah. Da-da.
Go, go, mighty morphin monk.
All right. Yeah. Take your turns.
Alright, I'm gonna come in here and try to use my water whip on this guy that's on the right.
You're gonna water whip him?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So
Flourish.
What?
this guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You spend 1 or 2 key points on that.
1?
You gotta spend 2 as a minimum.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, is it 2 as a minimum? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Can she spend 3?
I don't
Yeah.
think she can. Oh, can she? Okay.
At higher levels, spend 1 additional key point for another 1d10 damage.
Yeah, there's like a limit on how many key points they can put, and it's like kind of level gated.
Yeah, I think it was equal
right.
to their level.
Well, I can double check on that.
Sure, but let's
let
just do the 2 key point surge for now. Also, you should keep track of how many key points you have, because you're probably running pretty low now.
Yeah, I think I used one before.
Yeah, you have an extra key point from your staff.
There is a class resource box on the core page, so you can put the number in there.
So they fail their deck, or it fails its deck save. So go ahead and roll damage, and you get to pull or knock it prone.
Knock him prone. Or, whatever.
Which roll is it again?
3d10. Alright. You deal 8 damage to it. Do you want to knock it prone, or do you want to pull it 25 feet towards you in a direction?
Yeah, I'll just knock it prone. Whatever.
Alright. There should be a better... There we go with that. Alright. So the 23 is Mr. Fancy Rat. And Mr. Fancy Rat is gonna move up. And take a stab.
Yeah.
You get back in here.
So I just looked at the key points thing. She's gated at 2 until she hits 5th level.
Okay.
There's a table under the elemental monk there.
Gotcha. What's your AC? Do you know?
Mine?
Yeah.
17.
Oh yeah. All right. He misses. Then, dude rats go. This guy gets up, and he's like, motherfucker, fuck. And I guess he gets half move, right?
Yeah, because it's half your movement to stand up.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say he gets over there. No, he was over here, right?
Yeah.
Down one.
Do you get an action after you stand up? Oh, but he does only.
Yeah,
move.
you still get your action, but it just costs you half your movement.
Yeah, so he's actually gonna move over here, but he can't take an action because he used too much of his movement on standing up. This guy's gonna move over here and stab at thee. 19 does hit you, so
Brutal.
Ruh-roh.
5 damage.
You're telling me that after hanging out with the sharks, that the rats are actual rats?
To be fair, no one knew that the rats were actually rats.
Yeah, the picture we have of the rat's leader does not look like a were-rat, right?
No, it does not. In fact, like you feel like the fact that like the rats were were-rats would have gotten out. Like this might be an anomaly. You're not sure.
Oh shit, son. I'm up though, right?
You are up.
Alright, I'm gonna go help the monk lady there. I'm gonna move down here.
All right.
I'm gonna try to take care of that dude.
Do your thing. Oh, he's
Alright. And these are magic weapons, so I should be getting around their shenanigans.
Yep.
Bloop. I probably know, huh?
That is a no. Yeah.
Alright, and then second attack. That hit?
That does hit.
Alright, sweet. And I'm gonna Psycho Explosion him too.
Psycho Explosion. How many side points do you have left?
After that, I have 10.
Wow, you have a lot.
Yeah, I have 17 for the day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, roll the Psy Explosion.
Bloop.
So a total of 19 damage.
Whoops, that's not what I meant. There we go.
Alright.
Yeah! Eat it!
Madness.
Let's see. Ooh. I got a choice between two interesting ways of going for this. I'm going to go for the more interesting option. Maybe the less successful, but probably more interesting.
Do it.
So, gonna find my. So, Crown of Madness on the big one. So
What's
it's
it
a
do?
So, 1 second. One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Nice. Okay.
That wisdom save.
Oh, it
Oh,
fails.
Yes.
That's charmed.
How long is it charmed, and does it get to save?
So it is concentration. So basically, I have to hold on to concentration. On subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control, or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So I might only get to have it for 1 turn. Oh well.
Can it
Sure.
still take damage?
Yeah, it otherwise acts normally, but it has to use its action to attack something that I choose.
Okay. Are you going to use your die?
Oh, yes. Yeah, why not? Let's go with Earth this time.
Oh, you get the 6. All right. You get. You crown of madness over him, and as you do, the ground crawls up, like again with the die, except this time it's like a stone die with metallic like lacing, and again it spins, and then like a 6 this time, sort of like in that earthen metallic, like script appears, and the ground underneath your feet encases you. And you gain 4d6 of temporary HP, and the next 1d4 attacks made by you will deal an extra d8. So let's roll the temp HP. You haven't failed yet. I'm a little disappointed. All right, so you have 11 temp HP, and you get 3 turns of all your attacks deal an extra d8.
Sweet.
Wow.
Neat.
That was
Start
more
hucking out
powerful.
them cantrips, bro.
Which
Damn.
attacks? Only melee range?
No, all attacks you make. With your spells, they'll have like an extra earthen missile. With your melee attacks, it'll be sort of like a. I guess it's just always an earthen missile.
Sweet. I
Yeah.
assume there's no earthen missile with the Crown of Madness?
There is not.
Okay.
All right. The
Oh, and the designated target is basically the one it can reach. The one
Okay.
of the were-rat.
Sounds good. All right, now it is the female were-rat's turn, and they're gonna move up. And one of them is gonna attack Kara. That hits.
Brutal.
That one. So it slices you with its sword, and it tries to bite you. And the bite misses, or the sword hits. So roll that. Oh, take 12 damage.
Oh shit.
Oh, brutal. How are you looking?
Dead.
Oh shit, they dropped you?
Yeah.
How much HP do you have?
I had 17.
Oh wow.
Oh no, sorry. That was my bad. No. I'm looking at the AC.
Yeah, I was like, you should have more HP.
Like, no. Sorry.
You should have a lot of HPs.
Yeah, you have 31. So you are still up.
But I lost some before, so I'm just trying to think.
Yeah, you 12, and then I think you lost 5 before. So
Oh yeah, okay.
yeah, so you are minus 17 from 31. Math is hard. 16
14?
hit points left, right?
Yeah, 16.
Alright, sorry, my brain's not working right now.
Or maybe it is 14. Yeah, it's 14. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you have 14 hit points left. Zook, you're up.
Good, I thought I was dead there.
There are 2 female were-rats next to you.
All right.
Are you just gonna ignore
I
them
guess
and
I'll-
vault for the...
No. I'll try fighting them. It just won't go as well. I will make a swipe at this one.
Okay. Is that -2 for the not having the mod? Yeah, it looks like it is.
I believe so, if I've set it up correctly.
It
And I
has
think they have
plus-
to make a DC 13 strength or be knocked prone.
Wait, what?
Oh no, that'd be part of the Nutcracker aspect of it. Never mind.
Okay.
That one. But I assume that they're definitely still up with that, so I will take a bite as well.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely do damage it. You do hit. Yeah, go for the bite.
I just gotta find where my bite. There's the bite.
That one misses.
All right, and then I'm gonna move, and I think I'll provoke an attack of opportunity from one of them
Both
in
of
moving.
them. For both. It depends on where you move. But
I was gonna
probably
go
both.
there.
There. Then yeah, you only provoke from one. So let's do that. It drops its sword.
Success.
Bounces off your very swollenness.
Which one did he damage? The one on the left or the right?
The one on the left,
Okay.
and that's the one that just dropped its sword. All right, Knock, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna come on up and I'm gonna attack the one that he just attacked. Take it the 13 does not, but the 22 does.
That is correct.
So I do a whopping 8.
Is your weapon magical?
It is not.
You do no damage.
Oh shit.
Fun.
But you do have a flaming scimitar and lightning dagger.
Yep, that's all I can do this turn.
Okay. Are you gonna jump back or?
I think I'm gonna block the casters from rare rats.
Sounds good. Vex, you're up.
Alright, shit's gonna get really cool in here because I'm going to cast my my dancing disco ball orb foci.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Did I say whether or not that affected allies?
it says make all targets in a 20-foot radius.
Right, so it does not affect allies. Cool.
Correct. That and damage does not cause it to break. So I believe that's what you said.
Yeah, and is it a wisdom save?
That it is.
Cool. So we will make.
Do you want my my wisdom casting whatever DC spell save DC?
Yeah, what is it?
It is 14.
All right. So the boss man, who is actually already under a mind controlling effect, so I'm not sure how that would interact anyway. Boss guy makes it, but all of the others don't. So you guys see Vex sort of like fling his ball, his like glittering ball that he's been using to channel his magic into the middle of the room. It like sort of stops in the middle of the room and rises and starts emitting a multicolored light all around the room, and all of the rats except for the big boss guy start dancing. Kara, you are surrounded by some dancing rats.
Oh god. It's like the dubstep gun, but I don't know. I guess I'll try to hit the one to the left. Would I have advantage there or no?
No.
Okay.
And just for clarity, what does dancing do mechanically in the game?
They cannot take an action other than dance. They
Sweet.
can still sort of dodge around, but until they make their wisdom save, they be dancing.
Jesus.
So basically, every one of these were-rats can't do anything but what we want them to do right now.
Pretty much.
Alright, so I tried to hit it, but I don't think I did.
Yeah, no, both of those miss.
Brutal.
All right. Mr. King Rat attacks his friend.
Wow.
I was really hoping for a crit, but I'll take a crit fail.
So, oh man, what happens on a critical fail here?
He throws his magical short sword to me.
He's like, here, have my weapon. Does he damage himself?
All right, here we go. We'll roll.
Wow.
Wow, you got lucky. He rolls his short sword to you, Knock. It lands at your
Yeah.
feet. It also knocks the short sword of the other one or the long sword of the other one, sort of away. So it is no longer standing next to its sword. And then he's also gonna make his offhand attack. And that one will connect. And deal 8 damage to his buddy. And now he makes a wisdom save. That's not the right roll. What's the save for the wisdom?
14.
Alright, he makes his save. He is no longer a dancing fiend. The crown dissipates.
The rest of them, however, are still dancing.
The other rats are still dancing. And at the end of their turn, they are breaking free from the dancing. So the two male rats stop dancing.
Or don't they just keep making wisdom save rolls?
What do you mean?
Oh, it was the 20 that you just rolled, was that it?
Yeah, that was the save. So they don't take any action this turn because all their action was making the save, but they did make the save this turn.
Ah, gotcha.
Did I mention the clause where if they dance for 3 or more turns, they get the exhausted condition?
No, but that's awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's a thing. So you should write that down.
I will do that right away.
Cool. Jorik, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna continue hitting this fucker. Blah! Or not.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Alright, I'm gonna explode them again. Because that's weak.
Do your thing.
Damn, what the hell?
Okay.
Like 11.
Yep. Madness, you're up.
So now that someone's typing, so now that he has broken free of my wonderful crown of madness, I shall retaliate with 3 rays of fire, which I'm going to make this one count. So I'm gonna use the Tides of Chaos to get advantage on hitting it to almost guarantee a hit. And I'm going to use Empowered Spell, thank you, Metamagic, to be able to re-roll some of the damage.
Nice.
It's gonna hurt.
Are you doing a Kamehameha right now?
Are you using your die as well?
I am not, since I have the bonus from the Earth one going right now.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Oh, so all 3 rays get a d8, but that's all of the d8s.
Fair.
Damn, dude.
Fire!
Okay.
So instead of scorching rays, they're scorching rocks.
Lava bats.
Lava dart.
Jesus.
22 hits. Wow. Is that with the extra d8? Yeah, it is.
Those are just the attacks.
Oh, geez.
The other 2 should have advantage, shouldn't they?
Technically, they're each a separate attack, and I only get the advantage on one attack, unless the DM wants to retcon it.
All right, so let's do a party wide here. Do you guys want to do a wild surge chain reaction, where he uses the advantage point, 1 ray triggers a wild surge, and he can get advantage on the next roll, and then it wild surges again, and he gets advantage on all 3 rolls? Or do you want to just do it normal?
That sounds a little insane.
Yeah. It just sounds fun, but it sounds like it's too intense. So I'm just going to say you get advantage on the first one.
Okay. Yeah, 3. Yeah, that many rolls.
And then the 15 and the 12 actually both miss.
That's what I kind of figured. But
Oh, wait. Are those? Yeah, those are attacks. So roll damage.
okay. Which I think normally when I click, it pre-adds them, so I'm actually going to roll it out manually.
Okay.
Yeah, at least the last couple attacks I remember, it totaled it up without showing the individual die rolls, and I kind of need to know what the individual die rolls are.
If you
Oh, you
hover
can
over the
highlight
result,
over it.
it shows the die roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Learning new things every day.
All right. So you deal. Roll another d8. That's 16 damage.
So the fire was 4 and 4. That's about average. Oh, what the hell? Let's go for it. See what chaos brings us.
Oh, you are rolling the die?
Yeah, no, not the die. I'm going to re-roll the two rolls for the fire damage. They were 4 and 4.
Oh, okay. You're using
Powered
your. Okay.
Yeah, I've already burned the sorcery point to use empowered spell, so I might as well.
Sure, yeah. All right, roll another 2d8, or is it d6? 2d6.
Yeah, I re-rolled both die.
All right,
And
so slightly less, so you actually have to take that effect, or take that, so.
yep. But that's chaos for you.
All right.
So 13.
Yep. And these guys don't get to take their action, but they do get to roll a d20, and they fail. So female rats be dancing. Zuck, you're up.
Sorry.
Let's see.
The one between us is flanked. So it'd be advantage.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to attack that one. Where's that thing for advantage? There it is. All right, start with a bite. 26 should hit. 13 damage.
Yep. Okay.
And then a swipe. Ah.
That one won't.
And I'll just stay put.
Okay. And Knock, you're up.
All right, how can I kip up the sword? Do I have to just like drop and grab?
Make a acrobatics check. All right. You try to kick it up, and you like can't quite get your foot under it, and you sort of like kick it a little bit. You don't push it away from you like far that you won't be able to grab it, but you can't pick it up.
All right, so can I spend my action just picking it up?
Yep. Yep. You can spend your movement picking it up. Even.
All right. So what do I have for actions left? Do I still have just my bonus, or do I have my regular action too?
You have your regular and your bonus because
Right.
you used your movement to pick up the sword.
All right. I'm probably going to attack the one that is flanked. Is the sword I just picked up equivalent to like a +1?
Yeah, it's a +1 short sword.
All right, so this will be the +1. So that'd be 15 to hit.
Yeah, we'll hit.
All right, so that'll do 9.
You're also at advantage because he's flanked.
Oh yeah, so let me re-roll just to make sure. Yeah, it's the same. Exactly. So that's 14 with that. And then the pointless, but I still haven't picked up on it. Wow. 3 from the offhand.
So 1 hits and 1 dink. Or more specifically, it digs into the flesh and then it like doesn't go through. You're a little confused as to why.
Mhm.
And Vex, you're up. Yes. Okay. Yay, miss.
Brutal.
Kara, you're up.
Hey,
What?
murder that guy so
Yeah,
you
no,
stop
it's-
being flanked. That's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, this is so annoying. Alright, that's a little better.
You are not at advantage. So the unarmed will hit. Are your fists, do they count as magical weapons yet? Does that happen by level 4?
Oh shit.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Check.
hold on. Sorry, I gotta check.
No, not until 6.
Oh, alright. So unfortunately that doesn't do damage.
Oh.
And you just miss with the botch. So yeah. That's that. Big Rat. It is his turn. He is gonna attack Kara, but oh, he's missing a sword. Damn it. Oh, that hits. I'm bad at typing. You take 8 damage.
Oh boy.
How
I'm
you
not
looking?
Not very good. I've got like 6.
All right. If you need to get out of there, you can move through my square, but I'd, use your action to disengage.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, I might have to do that.
you probably don't want to continue being there right now.
Yeah. I wasn't actually sure if I could move or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So the one that is flanking you is gonna attack. Oh, he hits. Shit. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
That's not the right roll. Ignore that. Oh no, he drops you. All right, and then the other one's gonna attack you, Jorik.
Okay.
It looks like he hits.
Yeah,
19 hits you?
19. Yeah.
All right. Does 9 damage.
Oh no, I'm at 10 HP.
Yeah, subtract your per turn temp HP first.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mhm.
I'm still at 4 then, I guess.
4 temp HP.
Well, no, it's so my 3 goes first, and then
Then you have 10 from the armor.
yeah. So hold on, I can't do math.
So you have 4 temp HP left.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, you have the healing touch, right?
Yeah, so I can get her back on her feet, so she
Okay.
can get out of here.
Cool. It's your turn, even.
Oh boy. All right, yeah, I will pop. Yeah, I'll give her 3 hit points so she can get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you're back on your feet, and you have 3 hit points. Or you're prone, but you are alive.
But yay for monk movement.
Yay.
All right. That's your action, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do. Hold on. It'd be class stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
All right, Madness, you're up.
Okay. Let's throw a. Let's throw a witch bolt at the big one. There's some ongoing damage that I can do.
Wild Surge!
Ah,
Because I haven't done one yet, and I want to.
But
I want to know what this means.
So the 1 means that you roll at this table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute.
oh my god.
So you're going to be wild surging a lot.
did you already roll the 1d20? Or did you just decide to roll on the table?
That was because you used your point and you cast a level 1 spell, so I can choose to wild surge you at any point. You get your point back, so you can advantage on your next roll if you so desire. But you're going to be surging for the next minute.
You realize there's a couple other opportunities.
I'm so confused about how this surging stuff works.
So there is a wild magic table that is just sort of like like an effect, like a random effect happens, like whenever he might trigger a wild magic surge.
Okay.
So it's like you cast magic missile as a 5th level spell. A unicorn controlled by the DM appears in a space within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later. You can't speak for the next minute. If you try, pink bubbles float out of your mouth. Stuff like that.
Okay. Is it all at the DM's choosing?
So it's a random table. So I roll a D100, and depending on what it rolls, is the effect that happens.
Okay.
But the DM can kind of decide if wild magic surges happen.
Yeah.
Like there's some class mechanics that say, hey, this is when it should happen. But for the most part, it's like the DM's whims.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically every time I cast a first level or higher spell, he can roll a 1d20, and if it comes up a 1, he can then roll on the table.
Yeah, and then there's another thing where if he's used his point for the day that lets him gain advantage, then I can do it every time he casts a first level spell until I do it, and then he regains that point, and I can't do it again until he spends it again.
Okay. Are like half of the effects negative effects, or are they just neutral effects?
I haven't read the whole table, so I'm not sure.
Oh,
It
okay.
varies. Some are kind of bad, some are annoying, some are indifferent. Like one of them turns my skin blue, but so
And you need like a lesser restoration to get rid of it, or remove curse or something.
yeah.
Wow.
So
There's some good ones on there though that if they trigger, they're awesome.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? So this is 5e canon.
this is 5e
Yeah.
canon.
Wow.
Page
Yeah,
104.
it's a sorcerer archetype.
Huh.
It's actually really fun.
Yeah. There was one in another game I ran, and it was pretty great.
Yeah. All right. So 22, you hit with your witch bolt.
Sweet. So 1 second. 9 lightning. And
Okay.
Const-
Is that against the big boss guy?
Yes. Oh, do I? So did I? Since I did 3 attacks with the scorching rays, but only 1 hit. Did
No,
I?
you burned all the charges of the D8.
Okay. Because it was 3 attacks, even if they didn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's fine. Still, I get to cause that D12 of lightning damage again next turn. Thank you.
It's true.
Keep that concentration up, son.
Oh. All right. These guys are gonna try to break free of their shit. They do not. The female rats continue to dance. They're also now exhausted.
Oh, dang.
Zook, you're up.
Just keep pounding away at her. Where are you? Going for a bite.
That hits.
Fair fighting.
The bear swiping.
Also hits. That is a total of 25 damage. Damn, son.
How are these guys looking that we've been hitting?
That not great.
Okay. So they're not like healing from it or some shit?
I forgot to heal him for the first 3 rounds, so yeah, these ones don't have fast healing for reasons.
Okay.
With that, no, mine
Well,
might want to concentrate
does
on.
damage with like a magic weapon or silver negate that, or how does that work?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Alright. Cool.
Knock, you're up.
Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so the one that the bear just did a bunch of damage to, I'm going to continue to attack. This is +1, so 15.
That will hit.
Alright, so that does a whopping 5. With sneak attack, so that's 10 damage.
You kill it.
Yay!
Gills. 1 down. 5 to go.
And I take it by now I've caught on that my other sword's not going to do crud.
Yeah, you're pretty confident that's the case.
Alright. Can the blink dagger be used melee?
You can throw it at melee range.
What?
Sure.
I mean, you're like 5 feet away, right? So it's like someone's standing in front of you and you like just chuck the dagger at him real quick.
That sounds like a very Dave thing to do.
It was whopping 6 damage. But
Alright. Is that 2d6?
that is 1d4 plus 1d6.
Oh, right, yeah, because it's dagger. Yeah, that's right. Alright, -6 damage. Okay. Vex, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna retry my attempt at an Eldritch Blast this guy into this guy and hope that something awesome happens.
Do you think?
Alright. Boom.
Do it. Believe it.
13?
No.
Oh.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Man.
Kara, you're up.
Hey, I have
yeah,
a healing potion in my bag, so like grab that and disengage or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna run away.
Alright. You disengage, you get your full movement? Is that right?
Yeah, you're basically using your action to disengage, so you still get your movement.
Yeah. Alright. So you have your 40 range of movement or so.
Yeah, and then I think she can grab an item as a free action, so she can like grab the potion out of my bag
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
and then get out of there and heal up next turn.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alright. Big Bad.
Fight me, doughboy.
He's gonna swing at you.
Get wrecked.
He's gonna probably miss you.
That is a miss.
Alright.
I'm spinning too much.
The other two are also gonna swing at you.
Nope.
Nope. What's up with the duplicate rolls tonight?
I don't know. Oh, is that both of them?
That's both of them.
Alright. I missed my ass.
Yep. You're up.
Spinning. I'm up. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep fighting that guy because fuck him in his were-rat face.
Sure.
Nope. Damn it. Damn it. Assuming neither of those hit.
Neither of those hit.
Alright.
Madness. Let's roll a d100 and see what happens.
I'm too busy spinning.
Is it every turn or is it on casting?
Because you got a 1, it is now every turn for a minute at the start of your turn.
So basically for the rest of the
right.
battle.
Alright, 1d6 flumps controlled by your DM appear in an unoccupied space within 60 feet of where you are and are frightened of you. They vanish after 1 minute. The fuck is a flump?
Oh my god, they're these like jellyfish things. They're like lawful good or for some reason.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
I need to find this.
Is this in the
I'll
back of the
get
game?
you a picture. But yeah, they're these like adorable jellyfish monsters.
135.
I got
of
one
the
coming.
monster manual. Is a
Link
flump.
in chat.
Oh yeah.
Alright, this I gotta see. So it's a floating spaghetti monster.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Alright, we're just gonna put them as grumpy cats because I'm lazy.
Fair enough.
But
And ignore the attack roll, but 4 lightning damage to the big one.
okay. So a bunch of jellyfish pop into existence.
Yes.
God damn it, Steve.
Such a weird character.
What are you doing?
You're fitting right in.
We're fighting, guys. Stop summoning jellyfish.
The
is not
jellyfish
helpful.
look at Steve and are like, oh fuck this shit, run away.
This is less than helpful.
Best part is the character's just laughing hysterically at the appearance of these. Also, is that disco ball still going?
The disco ball is still going, yeah.
Oh yeah, slight retcon. I've been dancing along as I've been, because disco ball dance. Hell yeah.
So is that the Witch Bolt bonus, or is that you casting another Witch Bolt?
So that every turn while it's active, I can use my action to do lightning damage, 1d12.
So you don't have to roll subsequent turns. Okay.
No, I don't have to roll to hit. I thought clicking on the damage would just roll the damage, but apparently not. So ignore the attack and just go with the 4 lightning.
Okay. He takes 4 lightning damage. Are you using your die?
No, because it's an ongoing effect. I think I use those on casting.
That's true. Good call.
And I've already rolled twice, and I have 1 more left today.
They finally made their saves. Goes to defender? Yeah.
Yeah, for AC and DC, it's meter beat.
Okay, so they met. So female rats no longer dancing. But they are exhausted, and that was their turn. Zook, you're up.
Alright. I will come down and hit this guy.
All right. So when you were attacking the female rat, something just felt off. Like it didn't feel natural. You weren't sure what was going on. But now you feel better now that you're attacking this guy.
Indeed, I do. Let's go for a swipe.
17 hits.
Do I actually have advantage? I don't think I do.
You do not.
So 12, which I assume is a miss.
Yeah, 12 is a miss.
So I will attempt to bite instead.
A 15 is a hit. Is the DC 13's from the item, right?
Yeah, and I believe it's only when I do the swipe.
Oh, but it's only when you swipe. Okay, cool. Bear bite, 10 damage. He takes it. Knock, you're up.
All right, I'm going to move 5 feet, so I'm the only one currently in physical melee range. I will do +1 short sword, which I crit fail.
Oh no. You lose control of the sword, and it slides across the ground and lands back at his feet.
Dang it.
This is the weirdest magic item, man.
Throw a blink dagger at the lady.
The lady next to you?
Yeah.
Okay. It has 8 charges left, and you dealt 11 damage.
And I guess I'll continue moving 5 feet just to kind of back to back.
Sure. Vex, you're up.
Back to back!
Alright, what am I gonna do here? Let's see, I guess I'll just Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy into the guy. Hopefully it'll work. And
Do it, you got this.
22.
Yay!
11 damage.
Sweet.
Yeah. So which one were you hitting? The one
This guy.
trying to knock him into that guy? Okay.
I'm trying to knock him into this guy.
So this guy catches that guy and sort of stabilizes him, but you deal your damage.
Okay. Are they occupying the same space though?
He sort of like catches him and like pushes him back so that they're not like up against each other. He stabilizes him.
Okay.
Kara, you're up.
How much does the potion give?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Oh yeah, I gotta take that out of my items.
All right, you regain 6 hit points.
Yay!
Woo! Not dying, sort of.
Yay
All right.
for not having a healer.
Big Bad spends his action picking up his sword, or his move action, and then he swings at you, Jorik. Does a 24 hit you?
24 hits.
Okay.
That 13 does not.
11 damage.
Brutal. Alright, so that's.
So you lose the 3, and then you lose the 4, and then you lose actual hit points.
Oh, okay. So that was. I can't do math. What's left after 7? 4. So yeah, so I lose 4. Okay. I'm at temp HPs. No.
No. All right. Next guys are going to swing at you.
Brutal.
They miss. These guys suck.
Yeah.
Jarek, you're up.
I'm gonna try using my armor ability. So the boss he's wearing armor, right?
He is, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try that command armor on him.
Okay, that is a bonus action.
Oh,
So
is it a bonus action?
It is a bonus action. You ask your armor to ask his armor to do whatever action you want it to do.
Okay. Basically, I'm gonna. Hey, make him stop moving.
All right.
Actually, the command spell has a list of. Yeah, halt. So the target doesn't move and takes no action. So I'll try that. And then is the. Let's see, the DC. What is that? What? Oh, wisdom saving throw, and I think that beats my DC though.
Okay. So does that mean it fails? I forget.
Yeah, I think so, because it's just like command spell.
Okay.
Yeah, my DC is only 15 or 13, so.
All right.
Okay, well, then I'm just going to attack this guy below me.
Do it up.
So I use my bonus action, so just doing a regular attack. That hit?
That hits.
All right. How's he looking after that?
Not great.
Still up? All right. I'm going to Psycho Explosion him.
Oh, fuck. Tokens are like not working. Okay, Psycho Explosion.
Actually, I'll just do one this time since I'm kind of running low here.
Just because it's funny from your game, he is now at 1 hit point.
Oh my god, why is my game bleeding over?
All right, we get a Wild Magic Surge.
More flumps.
Yeah, we'll get to the flumps in a second. So 71 is you gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Holy fuck. Dude, start tanking.
Yeah, seriously. He has
That's
like 20 temporary hit points and resistance to damage. So
you know what?
the sorcerer tank right now. Also, you guys hear in your heads like so sort of scared voices. Why were we summoned?
I don't know, because someone's weird.
Destroy the rats.
All right. So
Yeah, so I'm going to use my action again because I have to use it to keep up the spell. To do 1d12 lightning. I'm just going to type that out. 9. So 9 lightning damage to the big guy, and I'm going to, since I'm now basically immune, I'm just going to, can I just head straight behind him?
yeah, sure.
Sweet. And that is my turn.
Okay.
Just out of
so
curiosity, with immunity, does that mean, or it's a resistance to all damage, right?
Resistance
Yeah.
means he takes half damage.
Oh, okay.
He
I do
also
have
has
some
temp
temper-
HP.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like,
Yeah. He looks really weird right now. He is like surrounded in earth armor. You know, like an earthbender, like earth golem, like armor just popped up around him. That's what he looks like right now.
that's pretty
Fantastic.
cool.
All right. It is female's turn. One of them is going to attack you, Knock. With disadvantage. Doesn't one of those probably hits you?
Yep.
Or the 18, I assume, still hits you. And the other one is going to attack the weird sorcerer. and fail. All right, you take damage. You take 6 damage, knock.
Okay.
All right, Zook, you're up.
I'll keep pounding on that guy.
If you move 1 square over to the left, you will provoke an attack of opportunity from one, but gain flanking on the other.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. They're exhausted and therefore at disadvantage. So the 14 doesn't hit you.
It does.
Oh,
I'm a bear.
It's bear.
Because
Right.
bear. My AC's only 11.
Roar.
Take 5 damage.
I'm fine.
All right, make your attacks.
We'll go for the swipe.
Damn.
Swiper, no swiping.
And the bite.
All right. You do a lot of damage. 30. Damn, son. And he's knocked prone.
He's not dead.
No, he's still alive.
Oh no, I'm prone. No, I'm not.
Knock, you're up.
So my only magical weapon is a dagger right now. I guess I will attack. with the
Oh.
blink.
Shit, it hit you. It has to make a roll or get knocked prone. Sorry, I forgot. It makes its roll. So good.
For the what?
That was your armor effect. When you
Oh yeah, the reaction. Yeah.
I forgot.
All right, I'm gonna chuck the dagger, and it flies off somewhere.
It lands into a wall and then shatters the wall and then comes back in your hand.
All right, and then because I attacked her, I get to free disengage as part of my class feature.
Sure.
And I'm gonna back the fuck off for a second because I don't have any good weapons right now.
Vex, you're up.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one. Yeah,
Okay.
Into the wall, hopefully.
Sure. That hits. Roll damage.
8 damage.
All right, 9 damage.
Cool.
Kara, you're up.
Okay, I guess I'll try to. I'm a little afraid to come back in here. I guess I'll try to hit this lady rat or whatever.
Okay.
Since you can't, since your unarmed attacks aren't doing anything, can you use your bonus action to dodge, or does that cost a key point?
I think that costs a key point, but
Okay.
doesn't a quarterstaff hit twice?
No.
Could you use your bonus? Oh, okay. Never mind.
So should I not do it?
Well, no, I was just saying your unarmed attacks don't have any effect, so I was trying to see if you had anything else to use your bonus action on, but I don't
Yeah.
think you do.
Okay.
That hits. All right. You deal 10 damage.
Damn. Nice
Pretty
hit.
good. All right. Big Boss is gonna swing at Jorik. No,
Fight
no,
me.
no. He swings at the sorcerer.
The
Sorry.
big flaming rock monster.
He's not on fire, but yeah. He is
Not
witch
fire.
bolting him. So, what's your AC?
12.
So yeah, you take 4 damage,
Grand total.
and that's from your temp HP. So
Yep. So I'm down to 7 temp.
Oh wow, so that didn't even hurt you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I'm
No
pretty sure-
damage, no concentration check.
Yep. And Jorik, the other 2 are frustrated that they have not been able to hit you, are going to try and keep failing.
Awesome. I'm spinning too much.
Jorik, you're up.
Like, that's how I'm fighting. I'm just, like, spinning around to win. Spinning to winning.
Spin to win.
So I'm going to keep attacking the guy I've been trying to hit. Bloop. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Damn.
Roll a d20.
Alright.
You don't cut yourself.
Awesome. Too much spinning. I'm getting dizzy.
Alright. We're up to madness, and that means a d100.
Oh, God.
What? 42.
More flump. No.
You turn into a potted plant until the start of your next turn. While a plant, you are incapacitated and have vulnerability to all damage. If you drop to 0 hit points, your pot breaks and your form reverts.
Damn.
So the vulnerability and resistance hit each other.
So we got a potted plant with some HP. Like,
So this sorcerer has been like doing crazy shit, like encased in earth, you know, throwing firebolts, like doing all this shit, and it just turned into a potted plant. I love that he introduced himself with that.
I will also point out that I was pretty sure that this was a Hitchhiker's Guide reference, and I finally put 2 and 2 together that if you roll a 41 or a 42, you get that. 42. It's a
Yeah, that's great.
and unfortunately, since I can't use the Witch Bolt spell, that's going to dissipate.
Okay.
'Cause I have
No,
to use
you
my
can use the witch bolt because you are still, for some reason, around.
No, I have to use my action, otherwise I lose it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it drops then.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm now
the
incapacitated.
potted plant is shooting lightning.
Yeah, the potted plant is not shooting lightning. All right, we have a potted plant.
Wow.
Female is gonna attack Kara and miss.
Thank God.
And then the other one is gonna wonder why there's a potted plant and move over and attack Knock. 16 hit you? Knock. Dave?
Sorry, I was on mute. That meets.
That meets, and it's meet or beat?
Yes.
Okay, so that hits you. And then it falls prone. So yeah, you take damage. You take 10 damage, and then it falls
Ow.
up. Zook, you're up.
I will continue to attack the one I've been attacking. Go with a swipe.
Oh, you murder it. It had 11 hit points left, so you literally tear it.
Dive into him.
So step up to the big bad.
Okay, they're 5 foot and then bite the big bad.
Okay.
Boy.
That misses.
Betting that misses, yeah. Alright, that's me.
Okay. Knock, you're up.
Alright, don't got a whole lot of options, so I'm gonna. Hoo-ha!
You have advantage because it's prone, but 23 hits. So.
Yeah, just wow. So I'm gonna go with the first roll
Yeah.
and add sneak attack to that, so it's 19.
Okay.
And then, because I attacked her, debating what I want to do for movement. Nothing that really is useful. I'm just gonna kind of shuffle. No.
Okay. Vex, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna attack that guy. Or lady.
Do it.
With an Eldritch Blast. Knock her to the wall. Nat 20.
Nice. Crit.
13.
14.
14.
14, yeah. I can do math.
24. You murder her.
Sick.
Excellent.
She gets impaled on like a sharp section of the wall.
Rough.
Nice.
Kara, you're up.
I guess I'll try to go for this thing.
Okay. That does not hit. It's prone though, so you have advantage. So roll again. You hit.
Nice.
Yay.
Okay, you take some damage. All right. Big Boss is gonna attack the bear.
Bring it.
What's your AC? Is it 12?
11.
All right.
Do you lose AC as a bear, or do you gain AC?
I lose it significantly.
Interesting. I guess that makes sense.
Take 20 damage.
Holy shit.
I'm fine.
Does that pop you out of bear?
No, I'm still bear.
Oh, jeez.
All right. There's one male rat alive, and it's gonna attack Jorik. It's very
Fight me.
frustrated. Oh, that's not. Oh, it crits.
Brutal.
So, does it? Do you double the modifiers?
You just add an, you double the dice.
Okay. Take 14.
Brutal. So I take 11.
Yep. Jorik, you're up.
Vengeance! Alright, I'm gonna keep trying to fight this guy, I guess. In a
Do it.
long, protracted battle. Does that hit?
It does.
Alright, damage. How's he looking?
Dead. He had one hit.
Alright. I'm gonna offhand attack the boss man. Actually, should I? I'm gonna step down here.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm not gaining flanking because Steve is a potted plant.
That is correct.
Alright. Yes, I'll just do an offhand attack. Sweet.
All right.
Nice.
You hit. And
Awesome.
this is literally the first time that a melee attack has happened against this boss. So, this is its armor effect. You hit, and you deal damage, and you tink, and you have to roll a reflex save.
Dex.
So, deal damage and then make a dex save, yeah.
Alright.
DC
I'm gonna
14.
I'm gonna pop my psycho powers too,
Okay,
because fuck it, he's the boss.
makes sense.
He's Tony Danza?
Tony Danza. Alright, that's better.
Mm,
And then dex save. Bloop.
you make it.
Wait.
You feel an immense repulsive force when you hit the armor, and you feel like you're about to like spin back, but you manage to carry the spin and
Because I'm already spinning.
Exactly. All right, Madness, you are no longer a potted plant. But we do have to roll a D100 again.
He's the potted plant again.
And who knows? 78. You cast a polymorph on yourself. If you fail the saving throw, you turn into a sheep for the spell's duration.
Okay, so yeah, what's the saving throw?
Whatever your DC is, I assume.
Yeah.
No, what do I have to roll?
Against your own DC?
Hold on. Sorry, I have to
attribute.
look at the spell.
Probably wisdom.
Polymorph is wisdom, yeah.
Of course it is.
Just roll good. You'll be all right. There you go.
Yes.
You make the save. You do not get turned into a sheep.
Does
You
he
may
s-
take your turn.
So does he still polymorph into something useful?
No.
Oh.
Well,
Oh wait.
I'm back.
Yes.
To my,
It says you cast polymorph on your. Oh no. Yeah. It just. I'm gonna say it has no effect. Yeah.
Form
Alright,
of T-Rex.
Take your turn.
Okay.
Form of everybody walk the dinosaur.
I mean, if you want to polymorph yourself, because it is a level 4 spell.
Eh,
That's a bit.
Does he
10
have control over himself while he's polymorphed?
It says only an unwilling target gets the wisdom saving throw, and if you save the effect, you just it doesn't happen. So I'm gonna say there is no polymorph effect.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll go with that.
Take your turn.
Yes. So is this thing wearing metal armor?
It is.
Sweet.
Metal.
Damn.
Yeah, that misses. You even have advantage. Do you roll your die?
No.
Okay.
No, I only got one of those left today, and save it for something else.
This is probably your last fight.
Yeah, this is the boss.
That's fair. Let's go with fire. Haven't done that one yet.
All right, here comes the explosion,
Oh god.
or not. You're so lucky. All right, you are encased in flame, and you deal a 1d6 damage to all enemies in a 5-foot radius. Additionally, all enemies who are damaged have a 50% chance of a piece of gear on their person catching fire. This includes magical weapons and armor. It is affected as if by a heat metal spell, but it does not destroy magical gear.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Nice.
Nice.
Heat
Also-
metal.
I move 5 feet.
All right.
Sorry, Brent, you lose the flanking, but now I hit both.
Oh, the bear can grab it.
Sure, yeah. So we'll just roll the d6s now. Alright, yeah. We need a big boss. 6 to that guy, girl.
Like what?
Oh no. And let's roll hunters to see if their shit catches on fire. They both save, so none of their shit catches on fire. You may take. Oh no, you already took your spell. So, yeah. It is Dude Rat's turn, and Dude Rats are all dead. Zuck, you're up.
Flank and spank.
First, we'll start with the spank.
Oh, damn. All right. So you have to make a dex save, but you will still do the damage, and still he has to make a. You definitely make your dex save.
He's a bear.
He makes his save as well. He is not knocked prone, but he
Very
does
nimble
take.
bear.
Oh, you kill him.
Yeah.
Nice.
The critter bear over there.
Finish your move and kill the other one.
Oh yeah.
Get flanking again.
And this one, I do not have the bonus 2.
You can go one more step and still get advantage.
Yeah, actually, you can. 24 will hit. So you get minus 12. Oh, no, it's actually minus 10, isn't it? Not Mill. Knock, you're up.
All right.
You
She's
can
still
move
prone.
to flank on the other side.
Hey,
Yes?
it's the Purina logo.
All right.
No, she's gone, right? Yeah, because that was when she hit you. So no, she's not prone anymore.
All right.
Kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
she's
Well, I'm gonna try the blink dagger and use one of his last charges.
9 damage.
And another 5 from sneak attack in there.
Okay. She is still up, but not looking pretty. Vex, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to move down here and Vine Whip this guy towards me, which will cause Kara and the sorcerer to attack of opportunity. Am I correct?
No. Attacks of opportunity don't trigger from spells.
Oh,
force
yeah, that's
movement.
right.
Force movement, right?
Yeah, forced movement doesn't provoke. Otherwise, we would have had a lot of fun with that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Then I'm just gonna
Yeah,
Eldritch Blast.
from the SRD here, the relevant line.
Okay. I will then Eldritch Blast. 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. 14 damage.
Oh, that's a dead rat.
Pew pew.
Killed it.
Alright. We will deal with loot first, and then we'll probably just go to bed before you guys explore the rest of the dungeon, because it is 10:20.
Yep.
Yep. I take it there's a +1 short sword.
There is a +1 short sword and a +1 long sword, and there's a custom armor, just reflective armor. It is very silvery, and whenever you are hit with a melee attack, the opponent must make a DC 14 dex save or be flung 5 feet away and knocked prone. Only melee attacks trigger the effect.
Zach, what's that called? Reflective armor?
Yep.
And what type of armor is that? Chainmail?
No, it's a breastplate.
Oh, breastplate.
Yep.
Anyone else use medium armor?
Nope.
Vendor loot?
That's unfortunate.
Madness, you start floating. That's the last wild surge. As you start floating, the flumps sort of walk forward, and this has been most strange. And then they fade from existence.
I wave goodbye to them.
Try to eat one
Bye,
before it
weird
fades away.
psychic jellyfish.
Yeah. So that was all of the gear. You also find 600 gold.
Oh shit, son.
And you find one other thing. Sorry, hold on. Two. Sorry. You guys find. Let's roll a d10. A scroll of resistance. Okay.
Neat.
And I guess we're probably going to have to sell the long sword or trade it back in
Yeah.
town.
Trade that for monies. That and the breastplate.
Yeah. So, that's that for the night, and we'll do the rest of it, next time,
Okay.
which will probably be after the holidays.
Yep.
Cool. Hope you guys had fun.
Later.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Perfect.
That was fun.
All right.
It was awesome.
See you guys later.
Good night.
Bye.
Lord.